Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host Lex Gamma and today we'll be continuing with Wytchwood. We're gonna make this stream a little shorter than normal just because I'm behind on time and it's been a tiring day, and let me just reorient myself with how all these buttons work. Okay, so I got the bear. There's an ox in the fields. Okay, so the leech is in the swamp. Snake is over there. Let's go to the fields. And I'm actually gonna take the shortcut back. Hold on, let me just fix that. There we go. Okay, let me just remember how buttons work. I'm gonna take the shortcut back to the fields because I don't feel like walking all over there. That's home. That's the swamp. Fields? Okay, fields. All these little buddies. Come here. Come here. Okay, I gotta help you with. So. I feel a little bad for doing that, but okay. There's a chest here. Nice. Mr. Vegetal Farmer. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? Oh, he's German! He said that. He's German. How is it growing? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competition this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I cannot seem to outgrow his crops. Maybe he's French, who knows?
He's a pickle man.
He's a gourd.
He's a gourd man.
Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Ja. No, now he's Hispanic. He just laughed in Spanish. Ja. Not so, loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little efforts. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than ever before, even though his family is nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself. What happened to his family? He ate them. That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. He said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go and ask him myself. Yeah. His farm is down to the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies don't grow themselves, you know. Okay, ox time. Ox time. Okay, that's where the bees are. Right, the bees. think I have been over there. And the ox's farm is down here. Look at me go with my little chicken legs. So what I really like is that I walk like cross-legged. That's my favorite. What'd you so angry for? You peer through the hedgerow and see ramshackle encampments strewn with wanderers. Cut purses and brigands, pick their nails with dangerous-looking daggers. I got nothing to gain from this nest of knaves. Better make myself scarce before they see me. You scamper back to the safety of the road. Ow! Well, everything was fine until you did that. Ah, cow. Do I have any empty jars? I do. Milk. Milk. There's milk, my child. I'll put that right there, actually. Thank you for the milk. Yes, I appreciate it. Hello, sir. Little chickies. Little chickies. Little chickies. A cow. You're a good cow. Okay, this way? The ox's farm. Okay, ox's farm. There's a Bjorker in beer. Let me see. I don't have any water? Seriously? Okay. Let me go back and get some water, I guess. A spigot over here? Yeah. There's a turnip right there. Turnip, buddy. Okay, so I have the water, so I can make some of this. And I can make some of this. And I can give that to the dog. The doggy dog. The doggy dog. Doggy doggy. Doggy doggy, would you like a little munchy munch? Munchy munch crunch? Oh. That was scary. I'm gonna do that again. Where's doggy? Doggy, you eat? Yay, good doggy. I did that. Doggy sleep. Where's the other chicken? Chicken? He has such a nice farm though. Mr. Ox doesn't seem so bad. Right, Mr. Chicken? That's a good book. That's such a good book. A chest. Is he mean? Is he a mean man? Oh, shiny stone. Okay. Oh, it moves. I don't like that. Hi, sir! Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ha! Well, you were right. I work day in and day out, till my hands are raw and my back is broken. You won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Pah! Those lazy lads never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family, then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have already been ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields, or I'll toss you in the compost heap. That's rude. I was just trying to have a nice conversation. And if I love you, that's a good love you. Good love you. Good bird. You're a good worker. Okay, so we have to go fudge with the bandits. The bandits. Oh, they don't like the dreadful doll. Really? Bunch of losers! I'll take that. Can I talk to him? Ah, sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat round the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ha ha ha! Ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Then we'd be the first to welcome you to America. Though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny. No need to get upset. We were just playing games, you know. Yeah, we seen that family. A boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of your old dear ma. My dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one either. Ah, she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving's hard work and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Moss pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach I might even remember something about that missing family. Oh, fine, I should make you a humble pie. Roast beast, dough, crow's foot. Well, I have 2 crow's foot. Need some dough. Look how I got dough. What do I not have? Which spice? See, this is why you save up on everything. Here, humble pie. Here. I hope it's delicious. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish! Just like I'm all used to making. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do it a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips began to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? No, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. Oh my god. I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world has ever seen. I had a name in mind and everything. Picking the leaping pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out to his field all by his lonesome. He'd owl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, Abraca-corn-cob! And it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone. But there was never anyone else there, except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on a stubbly cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Oh man. Look, now they're all nice. Look at them being nice. Well, I guess you're in for now. You betcha I am. You bet your stockings. Here, let's get some more crow's feet while we're here. Let's get some more of those. No, you didn't land on it! Why didn't you land on it? It's perfectly positioned. Come on. I need some crow feet. I used up all my crow feet. I only had 2. Heal. Am I not gonna get a crow? Let me take that off then. Is there somewhere else I can put it to get a crow? I guess I'll put it right here. Oh god, he landed. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, you fucking bitch, you better land on that. Can I kill the pheasant? I think you can. Oh, Mr. Crow, do you want this? Here, Mr. Crow. Yeah, get it, get it, get it. Woo! Alright, I want another crow feet. More crow feet. More crow feet. No, go right here. More crow feet! More crow feet! There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I got crow feet. Crow feet. crow feet. Ha 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 ha, crow feet. Ha 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 ha, I got crow feet. Crow feet. Hey, yo, bestie. How are you? Are you bestie? You're a bestie. I'm gonna get another thing of water. This thing of water. Water. Another water. There you go, some water. Can I make more of these? I'm gonna keep 5 on me at all times. 5 seems like a good number. It's a good number to have. Okay, so we go back to Oxy Farm. Hey, little pupper! That's a look at what a good doggy he is. He's such a good dog. A very good dog. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you, as if expecting something. Abracacorncob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Hello, yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? No thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why, then, have you summoned me? Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance? The ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What did you do with them? Don't worry, they're fine. But as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crop should fail, your deal will be broken. Ha! I am the Great Harvest Master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. Hello, sir. Who are you? What do you want? That lumpy vegetable farmer sent you. You just go back and tell him to suck eggs. What? Who? Oh, don't play all innocent here. I know a spy when I see one. Get lost, turnip head. Leave me to my employer. Inspect these crops. These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. Muck, muck, muck. Muck, 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 muck. Muck, 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 muck. Muck, 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 muck. Meow, Bessie. Meow, Bessie. Yeah, I think I just I have to fucking puzzle him somehow. I'm sorry. Was that? No, I still have no fucking clue what that answer for. A whatever. No hat. No hat. Snippity doo dah, snippity day. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful. Steal someone's crops and steal all their pay. Yeah, I'd have the shears in hand to do it. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful day. Snipping all your wheat and stealing all your rice. Now you can go back home with the head of life. No food for your family, no food for the mice. Starve to death. Ha 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 ha. I couldn't think of anything around with that. Where is the vegetable farm? I didn't remember where he is. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah, here. There he is. There he is. Get back here! Chop all the turnip boys. Take their heads away. Talk to the farmer. He is ignored. Hello again. Found out anything about what that ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he treated his family to a turnip wizard or field genie, or some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the harvest master. Zex explains the confection. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his weakly hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still needed to grow my prize-winning vegetable. You glanced down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against a blanket of big, swaddling leaves. I think you may have heard of a faint giggle come from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. Ah, just you wait! My little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to, say, grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you, despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tank. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. I need 2 jars of water, turkey gizzard, and a growth potion. Okay, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be another fetch quest nonsense. Okay, so I need one of these. Ah, shit. See, this is what I hate about this. Okay, so one of these. I need one of these, so I need more swampy stuff. I needed a growth potion, 2 jars of water, and what? Turkey gizzard stone. Where the hell would I even acquire such a thing? I haven't even seen any turkeys. Anyway, we need to go to the swamp. Okay, it's down there. I have not seen a single turkey. I have no clue where we would even obtain such a thing. The first. Aww. Thank you, you and me too, for resubbing for 7 months on a 6-month streak. Appreciate. Much love. Mama. Abwa. I'm just gonna give it 2 things of water right now. Actually, no, just 1 thing. I got 2 things of water. Where would I get that? Where would I get that? Okay, we need to go to the swamp. We need to go to the swamp. To swim. Please swim. Okay, we are in the swamp. So I need the bug core. Where did I get the buggy core? Okay, smoke pellet. Can I make a smoke pellet? Do I have enough things to make a smoke pellet? I really don't want to use the frog slime because I need the frog slime for this! I only have to use 2 of it. Okay, let's hope that was enough. I need to switch. No, that was blood. Oh, there we go. Buzz Icker. Perfect. I think we use the smelling salts on the schmeeches. Yeah. poisonous, I'll have to bait it. Oh, I haven't baked it. Alright. There you go. God bless you. Alright, eyeballs galore. Another bed stick down, and have a bit for the buzzy bug. Fishing? Perfect. Bug equal 4 days. Okay. So I should have enough to make this now. And now I need a turkey gizzard. Where the hell am I gonna get that? We might need to go to Snake Land. Swim. No problem with it. Okay, so there are no turkeys there. I think we're gonna have to go into the snake territory in order to get turkey stone things. Cinder boxes. Cinder boxes. Can I make one? It's a pooch. It's a pooch pooch. It's a pooch pooch. What's this? Humble basin. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now nothing more than a bird there. Oh, she is crying. Why is she crying? What's on fire over here? Oh, that's a beach hut. Oh, what's all this? What a pretty tree. Huh. I wonder how we can upgrade our stuff. Dreadful doll. I don't even think I have one. Be afraid, losers. So I can't use unveiling powder on this. Lady, why you cry? You approach a young woman, oh she pretty, weeping sorrowfully in her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. He... Ah, I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me, and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me! We were destined to be together! She slips back into a melancholic gaze out of the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sound of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now. I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has gone off to. Bard. Okay, so we're in Snake Land. We are in the land of the snakes. Okay, hold your horses. I don't have enough. They some bullshit. Oh, you grab one. I'm gonna grab one. Alright, I'll come back this way now. I'll come back this way now. She is weeping. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there? Bah, but I swim as well as hens fly. Hens fly just fine, actually. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Oh, hee, that musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. The unveiling. Don't I have some? Yes. Yes, I do. Come here. You snap your hand around the elusive creature. You see, it's calling and telling. And squeeze! Eck! Let me go, you dabbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music?
Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs.
Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop off your head like a daisy.
Oh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see. And right now, the door's out on that lake. You'll never get in.
You give the wretched sprite a good shake, or a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth.
Ah! Only big folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in.
You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge?
Ah! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, bridge is invisible to big stompers like you.
The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms.
Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her?
You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch! You sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Investigate the basin. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. You might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off, as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Okay, so I need more fireflies and more blue feathers. You got it! Got it. Let me make one of these. And let's go get some fireflies. Yep. Fireflies and bluebirds singing in the wind. No one knows just where they've been. No place. Fireflies and bluebirds dancing in the sun. Back here. No idea what I'm ever gonna use this spreads for, but hey. Okay, I got enough feathers, I got enough fireflies. Look at them squirrels. Some squirrels. Oh, mushy. Alright, blue feathers. Fireflies. Glitter rings down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Perfect! What is this? What is this, my child? What is this? I'm not seeing any turkeys. Maybe turkeys. Villager. She's got an odd glass of light in her eyes. She's got a 1,000-yard stare. Okay, so everyone here is watching the video. Seems to be in some sort of trance. Ooh, very nice. Oh my god, lady. That's clearly the snake. Snake is good to us. The snake would like to meet you. I'm almost hypnotic motion. Okay. Let's go meet the snake, I guess. Oh! Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear welcome. I saw that you were coming here in search of answers. Ha! I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel. Yes, he is working every bit. All those folks out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I provide their services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A reason? No. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. A skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remember. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscope mosaics across the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coil slowly squeezes the consciousness out of you. With the desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Ha! I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I better come up with a plan for the next time I go in. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they crumble about in the haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but narrow ways. From she I call my lover. To my chagrin, I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious, I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of this love. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me say. My spirit's belief that she holds a gift from before I was a slave. A mirror but shattered, its pieces are scattered, mended we may be set free. Then the wishing will spring to the swamps we will bring, and hiding within the pixies free. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plain or you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Maybe that lovesickness will know what he's on about. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Crying man, lady, sir, miss. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so! I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. One night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. Your song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Where am I finding a turkey that does not? Apparently I haven't gone up here. Like this the way. Damn, she found it. She is not real. Treat beef stew! Beef stew is eaten! I know. Well, I already changed it and saved it, so I don't know why it still says that. I have no clue. Okay, I'm gonna go to the lakeshore path. I'm not really sure where this supposed turkey gizzardstone is. I haven't even seen a turkey once in this entire game. I have no clue what it's talking about. Up the bridge. But we're gonna go to the lakeshore path and see if perhaps there are turkeys over there. Perhaps there are turkeys. No, because this is where we did the bear. Yeah, this is the land of bears. Okay, so this is not it. Where do I get a turkey gizzard stone? Is it not out of a turkey? Sort of like the last thing I'm missing. Hold on. Could it be? It would have to be in the field, wouldn't it? It would have to be in the field, wouldn't it? Get out of here. Oh, actually, no. I do remember seeing turkeys, now that I think about it really hard, because that's what I made the digestive tablets for. So then they have to be in the fields. I need to get back down there. Yes, let's go, Ribbon. Mr. Squirrel. I'm on my own. Mr. Squirrel. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, actually, I think they're either here or they're up here. One of the two. Let's find out. Have these ready to go. Nope, that's a pheasant. Okay, nothing up here. Some gnomes, some gnomey boys. Give me your hat. Give me your hat, gnomey boy. Yeah, a demon. Literally a bunch of fucking demons. Hate that. Oh, they're good. No, there we go. Yeah, no idea what we're doing with the fairy circles just yet. Turkeys! The gizzard's all empty. Man, just the one turkey, huh? Well, I do believe that was everything I needed. So, let's go take care of this here cabbage. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat! This one's gonna be big! You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetal farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. An explosion of leafy greens and flying earth. The bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it, shakily. My little baby? Papa? The farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby! Look at how big you've grown! See? With a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about that silly thing anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Oh my goodness, he is a big baby. It gurgles at you gleefully. I take your watering can, thank you. Ah! Pumpkin jack bone, word water, weird water, potion of blight. Oh, more stuff to do! Water. Okay, potion of blight. And I can, in fact, get another thing of water. I can secure that water quite fast. Meow. Okay, so now all I need is a pumpkin jack bone. stone, which requires that I have a snag line, which I don't have. I'll have to go to the swamp. And to do that, I need this thing, and to do that, I need frog slime. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Frog slime. Frog slime. Yeah, from the forest well, or I can just go to the swamp. Let's just go to the swamp. Let's just go to the swamp. We'll get everything in the swamp. It's fine. Yep, do that. Some frogs. No. Ah, you're a fucking bitch! Get back here. Alright, I need 2 froggy slime. The hell are you guys? That's weird and unnatural. I don't like it. Okay, frog. Frog. Embalming salt's good. Okay, so okay. I need to find a nasty looking mosquito. Nasty ick. Find a nasty ick. Ick. Did that not get me a... Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect. That's what I needed. Ooh, lots of froggies. Oh, no, come here. Froggy. Embalming salt. Froggy. Embalming salts. Cool. That's kind of gross, but cool. Ah! Leave me alone! Okay, so now I should be able to make this. And with this, I can make this. And with that, I can go to left fields. And from here, I can go this way. Perfect. Got it. I got it. Hello, little weird little Permanent. How are you? Okay, pumpkin jack bone, there you go. More water, there you go. There that goes. Take the watering can! Now we must go kill his friends. Kill his crops. Make him suffer for what he's done. And kill all his crops. I'm so sorry, Dudley. I'm ignoring you. You're a child and I love you. Hey! I thought I told you to beat it! He raises his hoe and brandishes at you menacingly. hard to work. Goodbye. You watch the sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the taller sleeves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No! What is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail.
Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault.
The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this.
A new deal? What is your offer?
Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me.
Anything? This is acceptable.
Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Oh. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Oh my god, you really just ate him. Achievement unlocked, the ox. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed. The soul of the ox. Very cute. Very, 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 very cute. The oxes come to meet. Oh, you have like a normal human family. Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself.
Ma? What happened?
Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much.
He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival price was more to him than us? Where is he? Where is my husband?
Don't fret. I already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor, and don't make any deals with the suspicious scarecrows. Right, that would be terrible. Oh, that's so nice, actually. They're all okay. Hello, Bessie. How you doing, Bessie? You're such a good cow, Bessie. I give you a smooch. Alright, so we completed the ox. Lots of fetch questing in this game. Lots and lots of running back and forth, fetch questing, getting tools, getting ingredients, blah blah blah, so forth. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you everyone so much for joining me for this episode of Wytchwood. In the meantime, please stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, eat, sleep, and drink well, wear a mask, wash your hands, sneeze in your arm, don't be nasty. Check out Tears of Dragon Awakening on iuniverse.com. Big small I, small I, big U, small I, big U, niverse.com. Tears of the Dragon Awakening. There's a soft cover for $20.99 and an ebook, I believe, for either $6 or $9.99. Can't remember which one. And I will see you next time. Ciao,